With velocity and spin rates being analyzed more than ever, one aspect of pitching still remains king: location. The last time the Buffalo Bills won a playoff game was 1995. Jim Kelly was their quarterback. Sean McDermott was a sophomore at the College of William and Mary, and Josh Allen wasn't born yet. Both teams met on this very field last year, with Orangewood taking that game 26-22. They'll look to beat West Oaks for the second consecutive season. As a fan, it's exciting when your team is interested in a superstar. It's exhilarating when they acquire that star. That's what it's like for Mets fans and Francisco Lindor. It's an award Smith said he never imagined winning, but now he joins Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry as the third player from Alabama to win the Heisman. Welcome to Full Sail Showdown, the one showdown I can guarantee you won't be as lopsided as Poirier McGregor. Boy, Rishi, great job by you having that second suit ready to go. How does Justin Fields play into all of this? Welcome to Full Sail Live. I'm Justin Velazquez. When Steve Cohen was introduced as the Mets owner in November, he and Sandy Alderson shared a specific goal: to make the Mets iconic. To be iconic, you need to win championships and have Hall of Fame level players. On Thursday, Cohen and Alderson delivered a superstar. The Mets have traded for Francisco Lindor in a 6-player deal with the Indians. Lindor is a 4-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, and Platinum Glove Award winner. The 27-year-old can do it all on the diamond, but his charisma stands out to Mets president Sandy Alderson.
Many players that you watch, you appreciate. I think Lindor is the kind of player that makes one smile.
Mr. Smile has not had many reasons to frown since his debut in 2015. He's first among shortstops in wins above replacement, which is a metric that summarizes a player's value to his team. His 28.9 mark means he's worth almost 29 wins more than a replacement level player. The Mets have had a busy offseason. It started with Steve Cohen buying the team, signaling a shift for New York. Marcus Stroman returned to the Mets 9 days later, saying he's beyond excited to play for Cohen. Trevor May had a career-high strikeout rate last season, adding another late-inning option to the Mets bullpen. And in mid-December, they signed James McCann, who replaces Wilson Ramos behind the plate. And in the biggest move of the offseason, Francisco Lindor becomes the new face of the Mets, while Carlos Carrasco slots into the top half of New York's rotation. In their first home game in 3 weeks, the UCF Knights came out slinging it. The Knights scored 5 touchdowns in their first 6 possessions and led 35-6 at halftime. They were on their way to a blowout win until they weren't. UCF's lead over East Carolina dwindled to 13 in the third quarter. After halftime, their mindset changed.
Kind of slow down and don't call your shots like you should, or just don't make certain blocks you should, kind of get lazy.
Just getting kind of complacent. We got them early. I believe it was 35-3 coming out of halftime. So, you come back and you think you're just going to do the same thing.
The Knights offense went from busting a move to killing the groove. After having over 400 yards in the first half, they were held to 193 in the second. According to Coach Heupel, those struggles come down to one issue:
some execution things that you got to do, right? We execute them, you get moving. You don't execute, and you're in trouble.
Dylan Gabriel completed less than 50% of his passes in the second half. He was blunt on his regression after halftime.
I wasn't executing on my part, and I need to play better on that.
Despite their second half struggles, the Knights come away with their 5th win. But next week, they may need to put 2 good halves together against the surging Temple Owls. From Spectrum Stadium, I'm Justin Velazquez, Full Sail Live.